Oban is a region of rocky yellow hills, pitted with sulfur-fumed lakes and mustard-covered marshes. Sulfur steam rises from the water, covering the area in a yellow fog, and while it smells terrible, it's harmless, and even considered enjoyable by the local orc tribes. Storms are common in Oban, and downpours of a sickly yellow rain across the hills is common. The storm smells of smoke, and the water tastes bitter. But the orcs swear it's clean and tasty, as there has been no noticeable effects on crops or wildlife in the region. The orc and goblins that inhabit the region are called the Oban clans. They have a distinctive mustard yellow skin that tells them apart from the other orc factions, and believed to have been dyed by the sulfur fumes, but scholars claim it's more a genetic trait than a magical one. They wear tartan clothing, usually dyed browns to yellows, and it symbolizes complexity, along with the sacred cross, an icon of civilization. Believe that there are no straight lines in nature, the Oban orcs consider lines the first step in civilization, and is what separates them from their more savage orc cousins. In fact, the Oban orcs worship the cross, believing the gift to civilization has been brought to them by the unnamed god of the elves. They will place large wooden crosses atop their settlement like beacons, and many wear necklaces of the icon in spiritual support. Some even may wrap vines around the cross to symbolize their harmony of nature and civilization. While fanatics of civilization, the Oban surprisingly still keep in touch with nature, often having several druids per clan who protect the land. They find the swamps and hills beautiful, a gift from the unnamed god, and therefore sacred. They see the sulfuric bogs as holy bodies of water, and home to the angels, a fae-like people known as sludge fairies. They are goopy winged creatures of mud that hover around the bogs, their wings leaving trails of smoke. They are playful and kind to the orcs, but tend to be more mean to travelers who cross the region, sometimes even becoming harmful. Seen as protectors of Oban, the orcs treat them with reverence, and harming one is illegal. The bog fae also produce an enchanted mud-like paste that they can shape into creatures, similar to a summoned monster spell, or turned into minor clay golems. Often kept in jars by Oban druids or wizards, they can quickly be molded to the desired effect, and seen as literal beings of the heavens arriving to bring aid to the clans. The sludge fairies do not pretend to be angels, however, but when groups of them gather, sometimes in the smoke of their wings, images can be seen and voices heard among the buzzing. Orc druids come to the bogs to witness these visions, to hear God's command, and then report back to their clan orc chief on what they have heard. The visions will often be of the future, in orders to fight the enemies of civilization, but other times they can be confusing or convoluted, requiring intense interpretations. This of course can lead to conflicts of interest, and at times clans will battle each other, fighting over whose vision is right and whose druid is the most pure, leading to many internal squabbles. The Oban orcs build with the yellow stone of the region, often into large communal castles an entire clan will share. The lower castes will live in the courtyard, while the upper classes live within the towers. They will build on the hilltops and use the low marshlands as a natural moat of sulfuric water to protect their bastions. Tunnels connect to each bastion from the days of old, though the constant infighting has caused many of the orc clans to collapse the entrances to their keep to prevent invasion, though explorers sometimes unblock the cave-ins to uncover old caverns and tunnels long since explored. Deeper in the tunnels, sometimes the mud of the bog seep far below, pooling into puddings. Animated by the cursed energies of the deeps, they take on strange forms, twisted and misshapen they become the entities of terror known as Chaos Spawn. Things of other realms most remain hidden in the depths, but when encountered, if one does not go mad, they may wish they had, rather than remembering. For more information on Chaos Spawns, please provide the correct administrative clearance to the Exemplia head librarian, and please refrain from using the word Chaos Spawn to lower level adepts.